So my journey at Above began in 2009. I passed out in 2008, had some tough luck going, couldn't really get a good job, and this opportunity came by. It was very different because still now whatever interviews I had faced, there was a proper office, there was a proper setup, and when I was interviewed for Above, I was interviewed at Oberoi because Above had no office there. And I actually have seen the company grow from literally nothing because there was no furniture in the office. First, we got our office, which was this 849, and we got the furniture, and we actually used to share an office with one of our clients, AGC, and that was the first place where I sat and started working. And then came into, then we moved to 849. Yeah, it's been a great journey so far. But when I came in, I realized the organization was actually a sales outsourcing company, and we were trying to build a product of our own, which was based on location services. This was outsourced to some other company. They were actually doing the entire development, and I was asked to overlook that particular project. It's strange because when you first pass out of the college, you really don't know a lot about coding practices, a lot about the new technologies that you use. And all I used to do then was walk through their code, go through their code and understand each and every framework that I had come across. And I would say for the first 4 months, all I did was just look at the code and understand and read about different frameworks. That actually helped me get into Cisco. So Cisco was knocking at Above's doors, and we had a new project which started in Cisco, our first real customer with services. And I think my learning from that first project helped me in the interview at Cisco. The folks at Cisco were very unsure whether a fresher would be able to handle the kind of problems they had in the platform they wanted me to work on. But I think the culture at Above, the way I learned at Above, where there was a lot to learn and I had to do it all on my own, built that character in me to kind of, no matter what the problem is, solve it. And during the course of these 4 years, what I've realized is we haven't lost that as an organization. When I started in Above, there were around 10 people in the organization. And since it was a small team, everybody was really approachable. You could talk to anybody in the management. There was no real structure. But the best part is, 4 years down the line, we're 70 plus people. And even today, there is no real structure or no hierarchy. You can just go and talk to anybody about any problem you have. And they're all there to help you in any kind of problem, whether it's technical, whether it's personal, whatever the people can do to support you, they're always there. It's a family. It's not an organization, it's a family. And along with this growth, what impresses me is it's not only the number of projects we are working on, but also the quality of projects that we've been working on that has improved. And so there is a lot of opportunity for people to learn new things. Above as an organization today, I think compared to any other bigger organization, gives you the chance to do something which you would not get in bigger IT companies. The other thing that really distinguishes this organization for me is how it values its people. The culture is all about people, and we've had multiple gatherings where Satish and Punacha both have reiterated the fact that people make the organization, and they really value the people in the organization. So that's something that I've seen over the past 4 years hasn't changed. They really value the inputs from their people and act upon it. Sometimes there are a lot of ideas we've actually gotten over discussions, and I've seen them getting implemented in the organization because they really value the inputs from the employees. And even though we haven't really, we're not a startup anymore. When we started, we were 10 people, but over 4 years, as I said, we've grown, and we're not really a startup anymore, but the energy of a startup is still there. I see a lot of people working on every project with so much of enthusiasm that it really excites me to work in an organization like this. One thing that most people end up asking me after these 4 years is, 4 years and you really only grown to 70 people being a services organization. How's that? And I always say, I think I work with the best people in the industry who are really talented. And what that does is it really gives you, it really provides you with a platform to get out of your comfort zone and try something new every day. There is so much happening in the organization, there's so much to learn from each individual that every day you're challenging your limits and trying to do something new. It's never boring, it's never the same, it's constantly changing. Every day is a different day in the organization. And that probably sets apart above from any other experience I've had. Well, that pretty much sums up my 4 years at above in a nutshell. I think the company really cares for its people. It's all about the people in this organization. And I honestly feel there is not even a single employee who would disagree with this. I think the culture in the organization, the way it values its people, it's just amazing. I enjoyed every moment I've spent here, and yeah, time flies when you're having fun. So that's it.